Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So today's going to be a little bit of a different video, but I thought this would be, I did this video like a couple years ago, so I was like, you know what? It feels like it's about time for me to redo it. But basically, because my name, like my channel name is Tales and Teacups, I feel like there needs to be some tea little things kind of interwoven in some of the content that you guys see. So I figured, you know what, it's been a couple years since I have done that, so let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm going to be discussing some of my favorite teas as of late. So some of these are like classic favorites, and then some of these are like the new ones that I have been enjoying recently. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So starting out with my cult classic favorite teas. The first one is Red Velvet by David's Tea, and I'm honestly so mad because they've discontinued this twice on me. So they discontinued it the first time, but then they brought it back online as an online exclusive, and then kind of towards the end of 2019 they discontinued it again. So I have basically like 4,000 grams in my closet because I just like stockpiled on it, and I only, no joke, only have it twice a week. That's because I want it to extend the like how long I can have it. But I love it. It's a black tea. It's a good one to have in the morning, so when I go to school that's the one I make. When I like drive to school, that's the one I have. But basically it's just a black tea with a hint of vanilla and a little chocolatey flavor. But I'm not a big chocolate tea person, but it's not like chocolatey. It just has like the little sweetness from chocolate in it. But yes, David's Tea, if you're watching this, I am still mad that you discontinue this one because I brought you so much business with getting that tea, like buying it and all that stuff, so I will always be bitter about it. Next, this is another favorite that I have from David's Tea, and it is Birthday Cake. So this is the one actually that I probably use the most, and I like it because it's a rooibos tea, so it doesn't have caffeine in it, and it's just a nice, sweet, earthy tea. It has sprinkles in it too, which is a little bit fun. But yeah, this is a good tea. You can have it all times in the day. Like I stopped drinking, like I have one black tea in the morning, but I don't have any black tea after or like caffeinated tea after 12. So this is a good one. You can have it. It's good in the morning. This is the one that I have at school in like the afternoon. It's also good iced as well, so it's a good summer, like all year round tea, which is nice. So David's Tea, do not discontinue this because I will be really mad and I would have no teas basically to buy from you. But yeah, but basically this is a nice one. It's sweet but not too sweet. It just has that nice like undertone of sweetness mixed in with the rooibos kind of earthy flavor. So if you live by David's Tea, go smell this one because it is so good. I actually like years ago made a candle out of it with like some of the tea leaves, and it smelled so good. Like my house smelled so good. But yeah, David's Tea has a lot of good teas, and Birthday Cake is probably my favorite. Next, this is probably like a new one that I discovered last year, I want to say, and it is Caribbean Crush, and I love this one. It's a real, I don't have it hot. This is like an iced tea one, and what I've been doing actually is I've been doing like cold brew tea, where I will have like a mason jar that I fill with water. I put the tea leaves in there, just let them kind of float around, and then I keep it in the fridge overnight, and then I pour it into a glass with ice, and then I just use the strainer over it to collect all the tea leaves, and that works out really good. I find or like this is a really good iced tea. This is the tea when we got back from Barcelona, when we were at the Montreal airport waiting for our layover to go back to Toronto. That was the tea that I had when we were back in the homeland. But it's a good one. It's like a nice summery one, but it's also refreshing as well. It's not sweet. It has really good flavor in it. Like I said, it's not bitter as well, so that one's a nice, like, that's the one I've been doing as a cold brew. I've been really enjoying. Next, this is a little bit different, but it is the Great Value Mint Tea, and this one, like, you're probably like, that's a little bit random because it's kind of the loose leaf tea and then kind of the tea bag tea. But what I like about this one, this is like the tea that I lived off when I had the flu earlier this year, and I was like, I felt like I was dying. But it is like, it's not like, it's a nice peppermint tea because it's caffeine free, but also because you can kind of taste that peppermint oil in there as well. So if you are sick, it does kind of coat your throat a little bit with that cooling kind of mentholy feel to it. But it's just a good tea. Like I said, it's also caffeine free, so this is one I like to have before bed, or it's just like a good relaxing tea, and it's also pretty inexpensive. You can get like a big box of it for like $3 or $4 at Walmart. So yeah, if you're looking for a nice peppermint like mint tea, go check that one out. And lastly, this is probably something that I look forward to every year at Christmas time, and it is Santa's Secret by David's Tea. And this is one that I always look forward to, and I always like the key. This is like what you have to do. So the key is to buy in bulk after kind of like Boxing Day, because that's when they put all of their holiday teas on sale, and you can get like pretty good discounts on it. Like sometimes if you wait later on, you can get like 70% off basically. So that's what I do. So I just buy in bulk in preparation for the next year, if that makes sense. So like when it gets delivered, like I don't like open it, I keep it until Christmas time. And this is another one too that is both good hot and cold. It is a black tea with like peppermint in it essentially, or like a candy cane flavor with a little bit of vanilla in there as well. And this one is also very good iced. I think it's just, it hits me totally in the Christmas vibe, but it's like a nice treat kind of throughout the year. I like to do every now and then, but yeah, this is definitely one that I always love around Christmas time. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can find the teas, I will have them like linked down below if you want to go and check it out. Or if you live in a major, like basically if you live anywhere in Ontario, there's like David's Teas everywhere. But there is a few in like the major cities in the States. So I'm going to be going to Chicago, and right by the conference that I will be at, there's a David's Tea, and I'm going to be like, oh, like I love it. It smells, like just the smell of the store, I think is like probably how people who do drugs feel like when they like do it. Like it's just like, I love it so much. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what some of your favorite teas are, and if you have any tea suggestions that I think that you think I would enjoy. I always, like I said, I love expanding my tea horizons. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.